Yes. Stalingrad. I remember. Those Germans tried to surrender and...
We won a glorious victory that day.
Glorious?
Tell me, comrade. When did you begin to lose faith in the cause? When we first met, you were a true believer.
In my men. I always believed in them.
Churkin of the NKVD. Major Borodin has been relieved for incompetence, and I have assumed command. Comrades, the fascists are almost upon us. Our front line is contracting again. We no longer have the resources to hold the Germans here.
But sir, we have to slow them down. We can buy time for the civilians to escape.
Lieutenant?
Isakovich, Lev Abramovich, Comrade Colonel.
Yes, Lieutenant, we must buy time. Not only for the civilians here, but for Moscow. We must also prevent the German bastards from capturing our supplies. Anything we can't load onto that train must be destroyed.
Germans are almost here. We need to leave.
German forces are on the edge of town. Evacuate immediately. Leave your belongings. Evacuate the town immediately.
Move! 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 Let's go, comrades!
Comrade Lieutenant Isakovich, while our men continue to load the train, your unit will be tasked with evacuating and destroying any remaining military assets. First, hold the enemy at the front line while our supply trucks are evacuated. Once they depart, lure the fascists into town where our engineers have planted explosives. Destroy anything that might be of use to the Germans and then fall back to the rail yard, where you must protect the train until it departs. When the train leaves, evacuate to the rally point across the bridge. Are you prepared to execute your orders, Lieutenant Isakovich? For the Rodina, the motherland! German forces are approaching. Reinforce the front line. Take those conscripts and use them to replenish our shock troops by the front line. You must hold the line and prevent the Germans from advancing. Those shock troops have invaluable equipment and training. Keep them safe.
We won't last long! We need reinforcements!
You must hold the line. Call in more conscript squads if you have to.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Taking scene! Stukas! Take cover!
Join up with that squad!
Moving!
More of them! They're trying to flank us!
We're moving!
We can't hold this position any longer! Fall back to the tracks!
Set up defensive positions and defend those supplies at all costs. Brave infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice.
Enemy infantry! Asshole! Move! Enemy fire!
Putting there! Grenade out! Moving after us!
That squad has lost men! Link up with them!
Moving!
Scout car under fire! Move like your life depended on it!
We're moving! They are killing us!
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
On our way!
Well done, Comrade Lieutenant. The supply trucks are moving out. There are critical military assets that could not be evacuated in time. Order our engineers to wire them with explosives and destroy them before the Germans push us back. We have more conscripts at our disposal.
We'll bury him later!
Sir, we can use some of this equipment to hold off the Germans, or even aid the evacuation.
We cannot risk having those assets fall into German hands. Destroy them at once.
We are on our way. Taking losses! We are gone.
Supply sector under attack. A squad of infantry has been killed. Death before retreat. The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Engine?
Repair that! Quickly!
Fire on the enemy infantry!
That's how it's done!
You want it, we'll get it. Conscripts, help us!
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Enemies of the people!
Demolition charges! Engineer, moving out. Engineer squad on the move.
What do you want? Quickly, move! Under fire!
Squad standing by!
Taking over!
We are ready. We're not sticking around here. Engineer squad. Set the charges!
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Ready. Need engineers.
What do you want?
We've lost a man! No fucking... Let's go, men. The fascists are attacking! Let them advance! Ready.
Let's see how they like a grenade!
Relocating! Join that squad! They need more men!
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
You need it. Got it!
Well done, comrade. We have denied the Germans access to any of our supplies.
Engineer squad.
Sir, they are bringing in vehicles!
We have a special surprise for the German bastards.
But sir, our troops!
We are out of time! Detonate the explosives! That will hold them off for now, but they won't give up that easily.
Move!
This town may fall to the fascisti, but all they will find is smoldering ruins.
Fall back towards the train yard and requisition flamethrowers for your engineers.
We will burn this town to the ground.
Scripts at our disposal.
Good. It was getting boring here.
Our headquarters is still operational. Use it to request additional conscripts and engineers.
Fire! Engineer squad on the move. Engineers ready. Moving out. Pick that up.
The sector is at risk.
Get us! Conscripts here. The squad needs your help. All in.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Permanently! What do you want?
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Start moving, Cabral.
Order your men to set the houses on fire. Once that is done, have them torch the surrounding fields. Leave nothing for the Germans. Conscripts have arrived.
What do you want? Blow the bastards away and kill!
Combat engineers. Moving. Move now.
Follow me!
Yes.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
We're going.
The Germans are advancing through the fields. Comrade Lieutenant, torch the fields before they push through.
We've
doused the fields with gasoline. Be careful, comrade.
Let's go. Combat engineers.
Enemy infantry eliminated. We are in contact. We have been We're moving. They are shooting them now. Time to leave.
Double time!
Our forces are still in the fields!
We cannot let the Germans advance. Torch the fields now. Good job, comrade. Fritz will regret ever stepping foot on Soviet territory.
Engineers moving.
Moving up the road. Quickly, move.
You have done well holding off the fascisti, but we still need more time. The Germans will try and push through the town using armored vehicles. Place mines and demolition charges along the roads to stop their advance.
On our way. We are gone.
Ready. Over there. Move.
We are ready to build it or blow it. We will build it.
Sir, mines won't be enough if their vehicles push through. We can use those T-34s too.
Negative. Those assets are acquired elsewhere. Make do with what you have. Clips at our disposal.
Move now.
Don't let them get close. Engineer. Behind the road. Let's pop some raw grenade. Big deal. Grenade now.
Soviet HQ now includes a field hospital, but only for those who are seriously wounded.
You need engineers?
Quickly, comrade! Place some mines on the roads!
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Shape, forward. March.
We are on our way. Engineers, move out.
Enemy aircraft!
We will build it. What if we're going? It will be useful. Ready. Move it! We are ready to build it or blow it. Surprise is often the best weapon. Plant some mines.
Ready your weapons, comrades, and remember, the train yard must be protected at all costs.
Oh shit! Ibat, Kapat! Scout car inbound!
We will get it.
Place more mines on the roads! More German vehicles are sure to come!
Need something demolished? We will have it up.
The enemy has found us! One standing! We must move!
We are losing territory.
We are bleeding, comrades!
We are on our way.
Get down!
We have an isolated sector.
German scout car! West road!
Engineers on the way. Engineers, what some anti-tank mine? The enemy infantry! Shock through! Grenade! What do you want? Time to leave! Fight one last liquidate! Move to cut! Combat engineer!
Man down! We are displacing!
We told us!
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Squad has a sighting! Moving up!
Incoming half-track! Main road!
On our way! We are in the shit! Get out of here!
We are ready! Another scout car coming in!
Engineers ready. We're not sticking around here.
Go, go, go!
Engineers ready for assignment. Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector. A sector has been cut off.
Engineers, mind the road. We have captured order. Enemy infantry eliminated. We are ready to build it or lay it down, engineers. Lay some mines. Infantry shooting at us. Drive the enemy. Plant some mines. We told those infantry a lesson.
We are pulling out!
They have casualties. Moving up. Engineer brigade.
conscripts have arrived.
That's what has lost moving.
More of our troops have been lost.
We're almost done! We're moving out the last of the tanks!
We are losing supplies to the enemy. We need to re-establish our supply lines. The enemy has killed another infantry squad. What we have secured. Brave infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice.
What do you want?
We have more conscripts at our disposal. Has been killed. Death before retreat.
You can't kill all of us! Ready!
Let them throw you out!
Lob a grenade!
Fire! Send them right to hell!
Combat engineers are standing by.
They have tanks. We won't be able to stop them.
There is nothing more you can do. Fall back to the bridge.